Rocky Horror used to be on
no problem.
Cinema 100 all the time.
Right.
That was my first cable system with the big box on top of the TV with one switch and a key.
Clunk.
It was like a nuclear missile site. You had to turn the key and press the button.
Turn the key to watch porn, though. How cool is that?
You turn the key, you flip the switch over, put the TV on channel 3, and then that was it. And they sent you a little guide of the week's movies. And for the weekends, late at night, you'd always get little softcore porno, Emanuela.
We're all jaded, though, now. Remember the first time you realized you could get porn through your TV?
Oh,
how amazing that day was? And now it's just everywhere.
Now 2 girls,
but
1
like you
cup.
said, you turned the key and you went from boring, like Jim McKay crap to holy whoa.
To,
whoa.
to that movie Cheerleaders that was always on.
I remember Cheerleaders. Was that the movie with the father?
It was the movie, we watched clips of it here. It's where the cheerleaders went to the opposing team the night before the big game and had sex with all of them, so they would be all tired. And wow, it was made in the 70s because not a razor had touched any of these girls.
Sure.
Maybe under the arms, but
I think there was a scene in that movie too where father and cheerleader got together.
Oh yeah,
it was like he's if I remember, he's like in his lounge chair watching TV, and all of a sudden, oh hi, Mr. Johnson. I just came down for a glass of water.
How are you?
How are you, Misty?
And there was another movie called Fairy Tales.
I remember Fairy
Tales.
And these things were on like all the time.
It was It was a version of a bunch of fairy tales.
It was X-rated fairy tales.
Yeah, that was done in X-rated fashion. They had a bunch of midgets as like elves, and then the main character would go through this castle and come up with all these fairy tale characters, but they were all naked, and he'd have sex with them.
Dude, when I figured
now I saw the guy in like a car commercial.
Oh, really?
That was like an older guy in a caddy commercial. Yeah, it's really funny. You see him like, that's the lead guy from Fairy Tales.
Well, the head writer for CSI, I forget, what Ben Stiller did that movie about in Permanent Midnight was, I think he used to write a lot of porn, or he did something with porn.
Really?
I was just reading online in the early 80s porn. I wish I had more on the story. But I don't, so I'll shut up.
Something with porn. You did porn in the store.
The CSI porn.
Porn.
Dude, did you do what I did growing up, though? Like, I think we're from a different generation where we all watch TV together as a family. Did you do that growing up?
No, I was
with the Love Boat and the
alone.
Brady Bunch and all that crap. And then
Sat there alone.
And you knew you would look on the TV with the big box with the key, and you go, yeah, I know what I could see. If I turn that key. And you would just wait for everybody, and I was in a large family, 1 of 7 kids, one by one, waiting for everyone to go to bed.
Just leave.
Making excuses why I was still up. Oh, the Knicks are playing a West Coast basketball game tonight. I'm going to stay up for that. They're playing the Lakers tonight. And then one by one, and then Dad would decide to watch the game with you. I'm like, I didn't even want to watch the effing game. And then we'd watch the game, and finally he'd go to bed around 2 in the morning, and then you'd do the click, turn down the audio really, really low.
There it is.
And then just go to town.
You'd watch naked girls.
It was like being in heaven when you were like
Yeah, it was great.
13, 14, 15, around that age.
Right there on your TV.
Unbelievable.
I used to try to put on MTV to get my father to go to bed early because there was a scene in Stir Crazy where the girls are all dancing and their asses were so amazing.
Oh.
And I wanted that scene was coming up. My father's just sitting there yapping. I was like, MTV will get him booted.
Yeah.
I walked in one time because I used to have pornos laying around, and my dad was sitting on the floor, and I realized he was watching one of my pornos. I think I almost walked in on something really low.
Oh, gee, you don't want to walk in on that.
I think if I didn't
Wow.
my keys so much coming in, I think I would have
Was jiggling something else.
Oh, God.
I told the story a few times, but came in from a late night of drinking with the high school boys, and all of a sudden I go in the living room to say goodnight to my dad. There's some kind of hardcore porno on the screen, and he's in the middle of like major sleep apnea.
Oh no!
And I had to wake him up to tell him I was home. And he sees the TV, and there's just some horrific scene. Oh, how did this get on the tube? Just in just awful, wide open mouth snore.
Just rolled over on the remote.
Right.
I don't know what happened.
And I looked at my dad like, good boy. Good to know, Dad.
Yeah, you don't want to walk in on your dad watching gay porn.
Oh, God.
Fast asleep.
Oh, hello, son.
Yeah.
All fumbling for the remote.
Yeah. Diesel Men, the kissing series.
We're going to keep this between you and I, right? Mom doesn't have to know about this.
That wasn't what you thought it was. Right. What? I saw two muscular men kissing.
Right.
Yeah, well, let me have a little talk with you. So there's something about your dad you need to know. Oh, no, there isn't.
I'm going to be Brianna by the end of summer.
Brianna.
Yeah, uncomfortable that talk must be.
Son, oh, God. Thanks, Danny. Just punches up two muscle men just making out.
I'm a little worried that Danny was able to find that so fast.
Danny can find gay porn in a second.
Quite impressed.
That's it.
Quite impressed with your abilities over there, Danny.
We were over at the office over on the other side there, satellite, and Derek, for some reason, had just gay porn going on the computer. And before we knew it, we all were just gathered around laughing our asses off and watching some of the most horrific gay porno. But it was hysterical. You're like, how do they do that? Like, oh, that's ugh. That must smell bad.
Jimmy, nice, right?
Yeah. It's just muscle guys with tats, and they're being all sensitive with each other.
Here's what's going on in
This
this
guy's like
awful
just
shot.
putting his whole mouth on the guy's chin. Nice, right?
Two guys facing each other, both have tattoos and muscles, and the one is holding the neck of the other one up gently,
Yeah.
and then licking his razor stubble. Like, both men have like 5 o'clock shadows.
Dude, that is so much worse than just pure, like, gay sex. To watch, I'm talking. Mm-hmm. You know, if Derek has it on the computer. But, like, that whole sensitive kissing thing is just disturbing.
That picture wouldn't be sexy if it was two girls.
No.
Someone licking the neck.
It's like the neck and chin.
Yeah, it's just creepy.